Think about the most sensitive folder on your computer right now. Financials, real estate docs, maybe a list of passwords. Now imagine you give a cutting-edge AI agent access to that folder to help you get some work done. You think it's safe because it's running in a secure sandbox, right? But what if a document you just downloaded, something that looks totally boring, contains a hidden command that forces that AI to package up your private files and ship them directly to a hacker's server? No pop-ups, no allow buttons, just your data gone in the background while you're waiting for a summary. Are we rushing into agentic AI without checking if the doors are actually locked? Or are we handing the keys to our digital lives to a confused deputy that can be tricked by a single line of invisible text?
Welcome to Startup Hack. I'm Spencer, and we're passionate about helping companies protect their organizations. With 10 years of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've assisted countless teams with their security and penetration test requirements.
All right, let's get back into it. We are looking at a massive security hole in Claude Cowork, Anthropic's new agentic research preview. Researchers at Prompt Armor just demonstrated how easy it is to pull off a data egress attack using something called indirect prompt injection. The brilliance and the terror of this exploit is how it bypasses the sandbox Claude lives in. Normally, Claude Cowork is locked in a virtual machine that can't talk to the open internet, but it is allowed to talk to Anthropic's own API to function. An attacker hides a malicious instruction inside a file, like a skill or a document, using white-on-white text or a tiny one-point font that you'll never see, but the LLM reads perfectly. When you ask Claude to process your files using that malicious document, the hidden prompt tells Claude to run a curl command. This command uploads your local data to the attacker's Anthropic account instead of yours. The most alarming part is that this happens entirely in the background. The system doesn't ask for your permission because it thinks it's just performing a standard tool use action. If your team is moving into AI integration and you're worried about these kinds of indirect injections, that's exactly what my team handles. We specialize in identifying these vulnerabilities before they become headlines. Check out the links for startuphacksecurity.com below. We've been told that keeping AI in a digital cage protects our data, but this research proves that the cage has a massive hole. This is a classic security failure where an entity with high permissions is tricked into using those permissions for a bad actor. While the demo used Claude Haiku for speed, experts confirmed that even Claude 3.5 Opus, the heavy hitter, is vulnerable to these same injection tactics. Security researcher Johan Rehberger was one of the first to warn about this, noting that as long as an AI can execute code and reach any server, your data has a way out. Experts like Simon Willison argue it's totally unrealistic to expect a regular user to scan every document for invisible prompt injections before uploading them. Seriously, drop a comment and let me know your thoughts. Have you tried Claude's new agent features yet? I love the engagement and it really helps the channel grow. So how do we actually stay safe when the tools we use are built to be this helpful? Anthropic explicitly calls Cowork a research preview for a reason. The environment isn't hardened yet, and their own docs warn you not to use it with sensitive production data. The golden rule right now, never give an AI agent access to unencrypted personal data or sensitive local folders if that agent also has the power to fetch data from the web. If you are using these tools, watch the running command blocks in the I like a hawk. If you see a curl command or a file upload you didn't ask for, shut it down immediately.
So what's your take on this vulnerability? Think this could be a major issue? I really enjoy engaging discussions, so drop a comment down below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Because at Startup Hack, we're passionate about helping companies secure their business. With a decade of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've assisted countless teams with their security and pen testing needs. So reach out today and let us help. Check out startuphacksecurity.com.